a systematic erosion of democracy, executive overreach, and open disregard for our Constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even a strong stay steady. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owners of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, peacefully reclaim the leadership of mobilize and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready, not just to win, but to govern, reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready, not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponents, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. They believe we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberia will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this. We will not rest. We will not retreat. We will organize and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready, not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed.
Now, old man, when George Weah went to UAE, he came back with 100-bed hospital. Now, old man Boca in the UAE, he come back with strength in the relationship. Rescue mission das young. Bokai das kama inchi. Hey, old man scammer in chief. The rescue mission das young. The rescue mission das young. The rescue mission das young. The rescue mission das young.
Wherever you are, it's great joining us tonight right here on this very time. Wherever you are, I don't know what the time to you there. But as I speak here in Liberia, It's about 8:30 in some areas. And so we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here together again to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. I believe in God and I hold God in high esteem. And I know with God Almighty, we are certainly going to get there. No matter what the circumstances, the signs will continue to show. We will see them, we will know them. But again, we are here together, holding together with the hope that we will get there. Where there is faith, yeah, certainly you can hold on to that. So my name is Superintendent Godson. We are right here with you tonight. Welcome to the program Face the Issues here on Kings 88.5. We are here burning the torch. It will continue to burn. For the sake of you, we are here. For the sake of us, you are there. For the sake of Mama Liberia George, we are still alive. God has a mission for him. He has to fulfill that. We all know it. And with God, we are certainly going to get there. So we say thanks to all of you for your support, your prayers you continue to offer for us. No matter how people look at us, what matters most to us is those of you who love us, how you look at us. We value your evaluation about us than them. For them, we care less about them. No matter what we do, they will never ever see any good in us. But for you, you are able to stand up to us and tell us the truth. And because you're able to tell us the truth, we believe in you and we take your words. Thanks to all of you for joining us right here tonight on this very day. We are certainly going to be back in 2029. And that's the period and that's the moment. We have decided to forward a unity party government to 2029. And they have accepted our forwarding of their government. To the extent that wherever you pass now, they are discussing 2025. We decided to fast forward their government. To the extent that they are deeply worried that their government is already fast forwarded. That's what successfully we were able to do. We grabbed their young emerging government from them. We play with the government as though it was age-old government. Other people were smart. They were saying, AB trying to make all the run fast. No, but we'll still get a small chance. We'll get them maybe 1 year. We'll get them 2 years. No, some of us, we're not rushing here. But for us, we rushed the government to 2029. And we successfully did that. As we speak now, the Unity Party believes so much that 2029 is just next door. We made them to think that way. We made the Unity Party to think that way. We forced them into thinking that 2029 is just tomorrow. Yeah. And we're enjoying it. And you see, what we have done is that it has made you not to be able to build within yourself, and your immune system is being built up. Political immune system is built up to be able to continue and say, yeah, I will go through the pain. But of course, the end of the pain is just next door. That's the kind of thing we have successfully done. From the day Joseph Boga got in power, we grabbed his government and started running with it. We fast forward his government until where we are now. Joseph Boga is deeply worried that he's into 3 years now. He doesn't even believe that he's in 3 years. Yeah, that's what we do. That's the power. That's the magic. That's the magic. That is what we have successfully done. We made them not to think about governance because they're not able to govern in the first place. We pushed them. We left them into their campaign mode. We kept them in it up to date. We are still keeping them there and we are getting there. So you hear them, you're making all kind of things here. You look at them for now. You're confused set of people. You have no plans, nothing. So you see, the only people who can be confused in the street is someone who enters the street with no plan. Because anybody plan becomes your plan. Once the person is powerful enough, right? So let's understand, right? So influence, no matter what it is, once two persons are mating, once two persons are together, there is an influence that one will have over the other. It depends on the level of strength of influence the other has on the other. The both of them will not remain the same. Somebody has to buy into somebody. When two persons are together, they buy into each other. Somebody has to buy into somebody. So that's what it is. So the stronger the gene of influence, that's how it will dominate the entire friendship. So you will see that it is this person's way of life that what you will be living, that's what it is. So what we did was we were successful. When Joseph Boga then came to power, they were not strong enough. They were not sophisticated enough. They were not too clever, smart enough. So what we did, we entered into them. We made them to think the way we are thinking. We force them to think about 2029 because if you are out of power now, what else are you thinking about? Is maybe the next election, right? That the place will put them. And we think with God, no matter what it is, we are certainly pushing them, and we'll continue to push them. There's no coming back, no turning back for them. They can't. They can't. So whether they like it or not, or how they want to do it, is up to them, but no turning back. And I can tell you that for sure. There's no turning back. So, Tina Cooper said, you confusing there until they are what? Is it a block they see? Oh, the block they see? What the block they see here? I don't know. What are the block they see? Thank you so much for telling us. We'll check to see what are the block they see for you. You never put it on. That's how about it. You see how you're just confused set of people? So you just say that you put lies together because George Weah say you can lie. So you must agree with George Weah that you can lie. Could you imagine? You're not even able to make George Weah ashamed. George Weah say you can lie, and you agree that you can lie. Anyway, I'm not surprised because when you people were coming to power, when we told it in, you can say we agree. So you're always in agreement with all the negatives people put on you. You're accepting, you live with it. Some of us will reject negativity. Somebody will not look at me and tell me, say you are a rogue. They are accepting and live, and you see me as a rogue. It will not work. I will defeat you. I will tell you that I'm not a rogue. So George Weah say you're rogue. George Weah say you're liars. You agree that you're liars. Joseph Boaga mounted podium and lied big time. Then minister then join inside. All of them just start lying because George Weah say you're liar. So you got to become liars by force. You're not even able to make it. God. This country is an interesting country. So United Party people, the question I asked the last time when I was on Facebook, right? Yeah, I did ask that question. I said, you know, when Ellen took over, there was certain strategic thing that Ellen did. Though the intent of it was to open door or window of opportunity for her friends. So when she took over, Ellen said the best thing we'll do, many of the young people who have supported us to ascend to power, we'll try to send them to school. When we send them to school, then we'll bring people who are already experts to fill in the void, to work, to do these things. So they will take up the positions. So you saw it that Ellen brought in more overseas-based players and to work in our government. And in the words of my brother, Wilmot Pay, he called them expatriate officials. At that time, he called them expatriate officials. So those were officials that came in to take over the strategic jobs. But Ellen did not learn that. She didn't just sit back. She, at that time, with Amara being the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, and Amara elevated many young people. Amara had a whole team set up, media guys that he took from the media industry. He had in at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. They were there. And the late Horatio Willie, then all of them, Star Radio. The rest of the other people he took them, they had a whole media team, about Jaja, and the rest of the other guys who were in the media industry. They took most of them. They had them at the finance ministry. So they were doing a couple of media consultancy work under the Unity Party at the time. Then the rest of the other people, they decided to send them to school. The legs of Mo Ali and Boga Jariba, I remember he was assistant minister. He had to leave, go to school. He came back. So all those things, what she did was to empower the young people and tell them, say, you go to school. Right? So the issue about the essence of sending them to school, because school does not just confine you to your field of study. School in itself is about leadership. That one thing about education, it goes broader, leadership. There's nothing that they have say, oh yeah, for you to be president, you must bring a degree in politics. No. They leave it like that open because anyone who has leadership capabilities can lead. So they leave it open like that, right? So they spend that money to send many of the young people. If you can recall, when the Unity Party were pronounced winners of the election, in the going election, Amara Cornet did propose sin and say, I know they were sending how many thousand youth they wanted for them to send them out of the country for them to go to school. So that was something again. They did it first, and the first Unity Party. So the second Unity Party, Amara had proposed that, right? That they would have sent most of them to school. But let's leave that and come now to ask ourselves the question: What benefit had the group that was sent to school under Ellen regime of Unity Party? What benefit are we getting from them? What benefit are we getting from them? So you see that? What benefit are we getting from them? It's absolutely nothing. So you see that? So they went to school, they learned about governance and whatever it is so that they will be more educated than the seditions, and those are things that they wanted to separate. What did they bring back home? What level of education? You see, Mo Ali, he was just relying on George Weah's effort, George Weah regime effort. Now, water and see what is talk. The little thing that they saw there, the little things that they saw there, that what they were jumping into, you see them passing around, they say, oh yeah, water and see what is most effective. Go and raise your own revenue and resources now. Show face, you Mo Ali. Use your leadership capabilities to say, look, I am going to do this. Everything that you ever saw at Water and Sewer are things that were in the making to happen at the time Mo Ali then took over, and it was happening. Those pipes then that you saw, Water and Sewer all over the place, those were projects and programs that were put in place under the Weah government. The procuring of those trucks, those vehicles and things that you saw, even at the level of the fire service, everything is the making of. So the way that Weah makings, you know, and Weah makings have weathered away. Now you see them, now they are stuck in their own, because there are times, let's take for instance, if Abraham Weah took over at King's FM, and I people may not understand, right? If I took over and I decided to move on, right? The little money that I met here, right? I will ride on it and behave like I'm somebody correct. Later on, as times go by, it will now be left with AB's own effort now. What effort will I exert to have either continuous flow of cash or continuous flow of assets? Or because all of those assets will go away. All of the programs and things I met here, they get time thing for them and whatever, it will go away. You will now test me after all of those have gone away. Then what is my own effort that I'm exerting? So I should be able to tell you now that I brought in something new. Mo Ali will not be able to tell you that he brought in anything new. The United Party guys that they sent to school, all of them just came with Joseph Boaga brain, because there's nothing in them. They get nothing to show. They get nothing. They're not able to show you any success story of their own to tell you, say, look, I have been in this position. This is what I have done. This is where I met Water and Sewer. We brought it here, but as a result of it, there is my own signature activities that I'm doing. The only thing they were successful in doing, Mo Ali own signature thing, that will say the building water tank all over because you want steel. To build water tanks all over because of stealing business. That the only thing they put to mind. So when you hear them say, oh, we painted the other building, we reconditioned the other building, all those things are just to steal. We are not saying keeping the buildings neat is a problem. No. Most of them decided that the late morning that we see here, the only way we'll eat it, we got to look for projects that will be targeted in a way that will grab some money and put it in our pockets. It will not have lasting effect. That's why you see the police boots. The police boot then you see down there, they are gone. That they are on a project and those kind of quick fix projects. Everybody must do something quick to steal, because there were other programs that CDC had already facilitated. CDC had already paid for those trucks. CDC had paid for some of those things already. So there was no way they could eat money inside. So they said those trucks then will come, will now go do the work for it. But the area we got to eat our own money is to recondition the buildings. So you saw them doing all kind of reconditioning of buildings all over to just steal. They tell you, say, oh yeah, we're going to build a water tank on the side. So they get ready to go in Bapolu County. But now let's agree now. You're bothered with those projects, right? They're there. Even the fire service trucks and things that you saw down there, it started. They were all procured. Alex Dixon is alive, the fire service director, formerly on Weah administration. You're checking. The records are there. So now that we have concluded those, what is your own thing that you're doing now? Because we've gone 3 years now. We got 3 more years to go. What is your own thinking? What is that different thing that have you people been there, you have done, but CDC did not do because CDC was there at the time? What is that different thing? That's because we want to now know your difference, the difference. Because whatever is happening, everything is CDC. You can see CDC in it. When you go to overhead pass, CDC part of it. You go to Chikisu Factory Road, CDC part of it. You go to Sinko, you see the community road, CDC making is part of everything. The CLSG where electricity flowing all over, CDC part of it. So what? Let us transition from the CDC era and then initiate our own plans, projects, and programs that we thought that CDC's ineptitude made them to not have even be able to identify such a program for them to have executed it for the Liberian people. That is what we're asking you for. What is it? We've gone 3 years now. We are asking you because people say, let's get in 1 year, let's get in 2 years, let's get in what? Okay, 3 years now. Stay. You can't show anything. Nothing different. And the only thing you're doing is untold suffering on the Liberian people. Demolitions taking place all over. I'm a lawyer. I will not tell you that people shouldn't get all of these things. There are no law. I know what it is. The very cold when you see that those judges that are sitting on there, they are human beings. They are human beings. The very Supreme Court people you see down there, so they are human beings. They get feelings. The massive things that are going on now, it's not easy. You think I don't have cases, land cases in court where I'm seeking for eviction? I am, and I will get it. I will get them. I did an eviction. One of my clients won a case in a family something. They want to put a woman also. I did an eviction. We gave the guys the attitude of time. We told them, and there was serious way we did it. And there's an alternative place that they even took again that belonged to the lady, but because people are all, we are lawyers and we are part of it and we get whatever we get. So I advised my client, I said they are family people. The other one are on the other side, lead the other land with them. Now that you have taken the other property with your horse, it's okay. We can be fighting them over that the kind of thing that we're able to do. That the thing that because you can be putting these people there, all over the place. Right? Yeah. We are all humans. There are times you will come, you say, oh yeah, sometimes negotiate with the people, talk to them. Yeah, there's sometimes, but the client say will be the final say, but the final the matter is your own legal advice and all of those things. They're very important. You know what's going on now? Demolition going on all over the place. The only thing they are focused on now is to steal. Let me tell you why they are stealing. Most of the Unity Party people, when they sleep today, they can wake up and ask, is the Papa still alive? That the kind of government is running here. So, a judge says, someone say he coming die, so as a result, he's selling all his property. So he just selling. Some kind of joke Quantity used to play. Quantity said the man announced to the poor that he say he coming die. So he just want creditor all over. So he creditor all over, he say he coming die. So he creditor all over. Credit for the other person, so crediting you were just on. The time that he saw him about to die, he not die. All the people came back for their money from him. He rather prefer to just die one time. That the kind of thing the Unity Party point. Look, we are not the one that worry about Joseph Boakai life. If we have any seditions now, we prefer for Joseph Boakai to reach 2029. The people who are thinking, they are thinking, their thought process, they are more worried about Joseph Boakai life than the Unity Party people. And the only reason they are worried about, that's why they are stealing all over the place. The moment they wake up, they can ask the people, stay alive. They say, stay alive. Oh, thank God for another day again. Another day of stealing. That's how it is. When Jeremiah Kun sits and he hears the Papa's voice, if there is nothing Joseph Boakai had achieved since he got to power, it's the fact that Joseph Boakai tune, his entire voice is increasing and is improving on a daily basis. Those people who are managing him, they are doing well. And that is happening to the detriment of the lives of Jeremiah Kun, who also goes to bed the next day and wakes up and asks whether the Papa stay alive. And when they say the Papa stay alive, he feels bad. But for the other Unity Party people who are stealing, the moment they wake up, they say the way the Papa going to bed like that, we want to hear them. They are worried. They are deeply worried about the status of the old man on a daily basis. So if they are like that, then they are stealing all over the place. Every day they steal because they know that any day, I don't know what kind of biscuit, And they say $4 brisket now, $4 biscuit, right? They say $4 biscuit, anywhere it can break. So now the Unity Party folks, their contemplation is that anytime Joseph Boga can break, he's a biscuit. So when they wake up the next day, they say, my man, get what you can get. We don't trust what will happen. Power may change and the moment the puppet ends. And everything we are is hanging on him. That's why you see them stealing. They got no future. They have no future that they believe in. Every day that passes by, they thank God for this day and hope for the next. That's why stealing will go on. I tell you no lie. Everybody gripping onto what they can have because they're not too sure that the people will live. Why are we praying for him to live? They are there stealing all over the place and doing all of those things. We don't have time for it. There are people who want him to die today. It's not from the opposition camp. The opposition don't wish that. The people who wish for the people to die are the people that are in your camp. The people who are not satisfied with him. That they don't want wishing for that. But we don't wish for that. We are not. We will never ever wish for that. I said it, that let God's will be done. But equally so, I'm not going to wish for that. I prefer that Joseph Boga taking us to 2029 because if anything were to happen to him, it will not be good for us. You don't pray for what will not be good for you. It will not be good for us. I'm not talking about anybody afraid of Jeremiah Kungo, but I'm just telling you something will happen. Yeah. So that's it. So most often you will see these things happening. But you see, the most terrible part of it is that the evil taking over the country as Joseph Boga is continuing. Because the evil is now hovering over the country. Because peace is gone. Love for country is gone. Cruelty, liability, one who always in the business of taking away from country. The devil comes to steal. The devil does not give, the devil takes. It is God who gives. The devil takes while God gives. That's why last night I referenced the biblical scripture that says that for God gave his only begotten son. God's work is to give. God's activities, his entire life is to give. God created you and myself and gave us life. God created you and myself, and then not only life, but he gave us a land. And he said we must have dominion over it. God did not stop there. God also sent his only begotten son. He gave. Everything associated with God is giving. The devil takes. Joseph Boga and his team of demonic officials, they are taken away from you because that's what the devil does. The devil takes. It does not give. It is God who gives. The reason why you were enjoying your country, you were getting money all over the place because you had a leader in power who believed that he's working for God and he should give. That's why empowerment was the order of the day in Liberia. Today, you are now being disempowered. Your horses are going. Your jobs are going. There's nothing you have because the devil takes. The devil does not give. What you were thinking? We talk. Here this lady. I'm coming to show you a lady who's sitting right here and crying from 72nd era. Here is a lady whom, according to all the issue of rate of prohibition against the AFL for demolishing her property that they had acquired for years. And the AFL even met them there. The people, they met them there. Now they want to demolish the lady property. Hear her cry out. It will tell you that the devil takes away. The devil does not give. Joshua gives. That's what it is. And I will tell you all of it. You know, the country are an interesting country. And when I be telling you some of it, you listen.
Money, I just actually for like 30 days. I just not be I can't get out. I can't get out. International community comes over here. La Bira. Oh, my people, now they got La Bira who want it. Now they got La Bira who want it. Now they got La Bira who want it. Rescue team, you say you get to rescue us. I tried rescue team, you say you get to rescue us. I tried it. Every people talk about property. 500,000 US. We tried it.
So there you hear her crowd out. The court system is not respected by the very AFL because the writ of prohibition was filed. They want to go serve them at whatever offices. They rejected it. The court system is not respected. Maybe the way the court does itself, that's why they don't respect it. But the court itself is not respected. How would they carry the precept from the court and then say, look, there is it. They serve you it. And then you say, look, we don't want it. Nobody's signing for it. How is that? That's disrespect. This lady property is about to go. And our own story is very different. A deeded property. That even the AFL, when Joe was having that place, when Joe was having that place, you know what happened? 85, right? So forth. These people properties, they had it there before. And the barrack was even erected there. Their properties stay. How is it now that Honor Joseph Boakai, that this lady is crying that the property she got from a family that acquired that property over years prior to the erection or the construction of the barrack there? What happened? The devil takes. The devil does not give. It takes. Your properties are going. Your jobs are gone. Your jobs are gone. Your lives, they're taking away your lives. There's no joy in the country. Joy. There's no joy in the country. Your joy is gone. When we sat down in this country, we talked to you people and said that, George, we are getting this country ahead. What did you people say? You say we're cursing. No. There are certain people. God's blessing passes through people and not the land or not a thing. God can bless people and not the land or not a thing. Wherever that person sits, whatever that land is, that land will be blessed because of that person sitting on it. That's how God works. That's why you can overlook people. God blesses people. I asked a Fuller man today. He's a Fuller friend of mine. I asked him a question. I said, but why is it the rate going up and then the rate coming down? He sells. He said, but nobody is buying. He said, why it is true? The central bank is holding the money. They are even holding it, but where is it? Because nobody buying from us. At least when people buying from us, then we got to go get more goods, right? Then we'll put our same liberty in the street and make sure that we get money to go buy our US dollar. But we're not getting the money. We're not getting the LD. People not buying. So you will see the rate. You will check in recent days. You will see that the rate will even drop down to 70 or 75 or something. Everything went away. Your money going away. The devil takes. I will keep reminding you, the devil takes. Demon takes. Lucifer takes. God gives. Jesus gives. When Jesus came, his whole life was giving. Why the devil whole life is about what? Taking. Jesus met people at wedding. He turned water to wine. Giving. What more you people looking for before you can sit down and come to your senses and knowing that where you put yourself is about giving away? This country, you give it away to a demon who will take away everything from you. People are dying. They are raping your 14-year-old children. They are sodomizing them, dumping them in the streets. That's what the devil does. That's the demonic nature of this country now. I'm coming to show you another terrible video. Sorry for the scene from what you're about to see. In Soul Clinic, a man took a stick. I don't know why our confusion between him and the woman, big as he is, that he's able to even go on that woman and maybe, let's agree, I'm against violence against women, right? But for you to take a stick, to mop somebody with it, to kill that person, that's bad. You don't have to. But why you think it's happening? Because cruelty has entered the country. People told stake the more people in Lofa County, right there. Queen Johnson and told Rack, they kill people right here. Joseph Walker rewarded all of them freedom and told them, say, you'll go free. You see what has happened now? People are now brave to take sticks and take whatever, just chunk it on anybody, mob anybody away and kill anybody. That's the kind of life that we are living. You're about to see a scary video right before your own eyes as I speak. Just wait. You're about to see that video. I'm showing you it now so that you see it and know how far the country has come on Joseph Boakai. Don't be careful with your life out there. Be arguing with people. Anybody that's standing in front of you say they want to kill you, just run away because they will kill you. Honor Joseph Boakai. That's the demonic nature for this country. See this young man. You see this video? Okay, let me open it. Let's not lose the word. I'll show you. So, there he is. They say he's a PSU officer, or some people getting conflicting names, or whatever. But they say he's assigned with that is just see what's happening. Can you clear the picture? Just see him. Just look at him.
Customer attention, customer
He's come for stick. He's coming with it. He's coming with a stick. He's coming to look for the stick. The pump is being I don't know whether she try or whatever, but so well try. Okay, there is stick. You see that? Come on. You see that? You have to pay attention. You get that again.
Yes! I got it!
See your eyes there? Just one more right.
What did I do? No, not going to sire. No, not go so. Well, the girl in us.
See there?
You don't must learn. I don't must learn. I ain't going nowhere.
I'm trying to replay it so that you follow it now. See there? Go for the stick.
Yes! I got it!
What did I do? No, not going to sire. No, not go so. Well, the girl in us.
You don't must learn. I don't must learn. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, George, they were manufacturing things. We have gone 3 years now. They are not able to come up with criminal charges or whatever against people they claimed that Georgia government killed. The auditors, nothing. They have the state now. The state in their hand now. Georgia were not even anticipating that they were going to leave power for you to say they had evidence. Nothing. So they took over the police force. They have the most brutal police force now. They're able to do their own investigations. Up to now, nothing we have seen. They took dead bodies, put everything in the streets at a time. Make it to the appear like honor CDC government people were just dying all over. Today, we are not. There is not something that is manufactured. It's something that basically you can see happening. Someone with a camera or somebody going to kill somebody. They enter into a young man's house. They say the men are well. They grab it. They say the men are criminal. They grab him. They shot him dead. Police put bullets into him. Those things we saw them. We are seeing live things happening. Unlike their time, they were lying. They manufacture things. Up to date, they're not able to come up with one investigation. See how life is now? The lives are going. The jobs are going. Joy going. The devil takes. That's why you're suffering. You're going the streets, they are taking you up the streets. They will take everything away from you people. That's what the devil does. That's what the devil does. And the devil is very, very terrible in relation to this kind of thing. The one will tell you, you know, this is it. This is what this country has turned into. The demonic spirit have entered into people now to the extent that they can just look at it, they don't value life anymore. Why? Because we saw this very thing coming. During the campaign time, the men never value lives in Foya. They killed people there in Foya. You saw Fresh Human. Look at that kind of killer. He is now Internal Affairs Minister. What kind of tradition, what kind of moral value, and whatever we have on sanctity in this country, where the man walks up to a security agency friend and say, "You don't know about me yet. I will kill the other man. Anywhere I see, I will kill him. I will mob him. You will die." You heard that from them. Like the man you took and then made Internal Affairs Minister to preserve for Internal Affairs. Now look at how the country is now internally looking. There's a man, Internal Affairs Minister, a killer, who went to station looking for somebody to kill somebody, a security officer, and threatened to kill, and he killed people. That the man you took, you're putting power. And you think the spirit and the ghost of those people or whatever it is now haunting you people. You just think you're not there. You put demons on top of this country. You think it's that easy? You know how many times police can just grab people and kill people? They go for power theft, they kill. They go for the one, they kill. They go to the other arrest, they shoot, they kill. That's what it is now. You see what's happening? But we have sat in this country and told you people over and over that there is nothing good you will get from out of the Unity Party. All you will get is about sorrows. And my old man said it. The old man said it. The old man said, if you people were to elect Joseph Boakai, you will suffer. I did interview him that time. He said it. He said the people of Liberia and George Weah. He said that at that time. He said it. And what is happening today? Total calamity. That's what we are going through now. Y'all go check it out. And you think people like us will be afraid? No, we are not afraid. We'll speak the truth because we get many Liberians here who are part of the demon. And of course, they are demons themselves. And so we don't expect them to think right. They think like the devil because they are demons themselves. They were born as demons and they will remain like that. Yeah. So we know them. So we don't have time for them. So we expect them to think they're demons and they are like that. But this is what the old man said. And I will remind you about it. It is this video. Right? Terrible things are happening. The people of Liberia, this warning was sent forth. The same man who predicted that Nigeria were not going to win a cup. The people were causing in Nigeria. He said Nigeria will not win a cup. Nigeria will see the cup like they will never win it. And Nigeria didn't win a cup. The African Cup of Nations are just in it. Yeah. The people of Liberia. The man said it. The people of Liberia and George Weah. He didn't exclude George Weah. He said the people of Liberia and Georgia, this was prior to the election. The people of Liberia and Georgia.
If you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
What is the, sorry?
Now, economic hardship. The people of Liberia and Georgia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer. Now, economic hardship. Poor will suffer. Rich will suffer. Every people will suffer. You see, all the 4 classes of human will suffer. We suffer. I'm not from Liberia, but that's the message of the Lord for the people in Liberia. If you put that opposition of Bukene or Bukan to be your president, Liberia will sing.
You're seeing it? Liberia is sinking as we speak. You listen to you.
If you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer. Now, economic hardship. Poor will suffer. Rich will suffer. Every people will suffer. You see, all the 4 classes of human will suffer. We suffer. I'm not from Liberia, but that's the message of the Lord for the people in Liberia. If you put that opposition of Bukene or Bukan to be your president, Liberia will sing.
Is Liberia not sinking now? Liberia will sink. You know how they got sink? When they say the ship is sinking, that means you're going under the water. Liberia will sink. Are we not sinking? SINKING. Are we not sinking now? So you see that? People don't get it. You get more to go through. Every day there will be some kind of terrible news. LPRC, homeless. Cinco, homeless. Oro era and they call it homeless. Homeless people are homeless in their own country. Homeless. That's why it is. And when we can't sit here, we say the truth and nothing else but the truth. And we are not afraid of anybody. Someday I can be looking at you, you'll be passing around talking about how Joseph Boga you're passing around. Where you can say a ruin. That human being, that beggar, that original beggar, that here people, they are all beggars and they are liars that passing around. That those people that you want to take to come be some kind of sound person in front of Joseph Boga, look at somebody who sound. I beg you here. Man, who couldn't feel for yourself, whatever it is, that he don't want you can tell you can go meet president. You're passing around here. Only people who get no future for themselves. They have no substance in them. They don't want to see Joseph Boga as somebody who sound as president. You're killing people all over, taking people from jobs. Are they not Liberians? Yet in a country as for one unity party passing all over the place, you're saying now you're doing kind of trash yet here for you? No. This is our country. Republic of Liberia, not Republic of Unity Party. You're sitting there, the country going down, people dying like that. You can't see that kind of thing where you saw just now. You ever look that thing that we saw during the war, that thing that we saw during the election time in Foya, that thing that we saw right here in Gardnersville when Queen Johnson then did it to that young man Joshua. They mopped him to death. We saw it. And if you think that you won't get racked, and you can kill, and you will come back because the police will be protecting you. Because you get your police that will be protecting you and get your rack. You'll go and kill the citizen and will do that. And what you're planning to do, you're sitting there. You're there killing people with stick, passing around. You know what? That thing I got just now. Look at it. It's crazy. Because you get one papa who said somewhere who has no idea, no sense of direction, nothing. He's not sound enough in thinking judiciously or whatever it is as a leader. He doesn't have anything in him to speak like an error. He's not an error. Nothing sound that comes from him. The old man is just cool all over the place. He has nothing in his head that demonstrates leadership. Nothing. Empty-headed old man like that. You're talking, you're putting there. As a result of that, people just dying all over the place. We're supposed to sit in this country and allow it. And you'll say AB. You're asked all my whole record all over. What I ever look at any old man put more on them before? Never in my history. Only Joseph Boakai. Because he does not deserve to be given a respect of an old man. Every other old people, they will tell you, say, AB, look, when it comes to the Joseph Boakai business, I think we'll give AB dispensation. We'll give AB dispensation. We'll not say he rude. We'll give him dispensation. When it comes to this Joseph Boakai thing, because this old man is a betrayal of all of us old people because he's not behaving like us. This old man, I am fighting, in fact, to maintain integrity for all the old people, to tell them, say, look, all people, you deserve respect and you should get it, and you will get it. You will earn it and you will get it. But this man is a disgrace to you people. Do you know why it takes for somebody to say, oh, no error there, they get sense or they get wisdom? Somebody just call Joseph Boakai name, you just look at it and say, now all errors get wisdom. They'll say, example, Joseph Boakai. You see what they have done to you people? To the extent that nobody will see old man like Joseph Boakai and respect them, he said anymore. The way we get you to see one old man, just expect, just assume, and then put it on there and say, the other area, you get respect. The other man, you know, you get wisdom. They may get integrity. The way we used to just look at all old people, and then just look at them, just put our respect on them, just by virtue of the fact that they have gray hair. We just look at them and tell them, Joseph Boakai destroyed that. Now, when you see one old man, you ask, an example, Joseph Boakai. You say, well, old people, they are what? They are people with wisdom. They're supposed to have what? They're supposed to dream dreams, right? That's what the Bible says, and so forth. But because of Joseph Boakai behavior, nobody can just see any old man just imagine or maybe just assume that he get wisdom. No. So now I can go and write a thesis and then say, look, not all old men get wisdom. Example, Joseph Boakai. Case study, Joseph Boakai. I can use Joseph Boakai as a case study and really define how some old people, they have no experience, though they may work, but they have no experience. They got nothing in them. Now I can sit down and write whole book. I can write whole book. Then I use Joseph Boakai as a case study to tell you how useless he is as an old man. So not all old men and they are useful. If you ask me the question why I say that, Boakai is an example. So what will you tell me? Boakai is an example. There's a difference between growth and development. Growth is quantitative. Development is qualitative. Your child can grow in age. Right? Yeah, it's numbers. You can 20% growth. The other percent growth. You hear about that. Percentages, right? It's about numbers. But development is qualitative. Maturity is quality. It's not quantitative. No. Wisdom is qualitative. It's not quantitative. No. So it doesn't matter the age of the person. The quality nature of the person is demonstrated through their actions. This is it. Not like Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai making all the papier shame. He making some of our errors very shame. So that children will tell and say, you know, our old age person, you know, we the old opponent, you gotta respect all because we the old people will get raised. So why we not see, you're not see you know, they used to be putting nothing in all, and we used to respect them. And even up to date, we still respect them because we just believe Joseph Boakai is just one of the bad apples among the old people. So when one error stands in front of me and tell me, say, AB, remember, I'm your pa. I have lived long. I know what I'm saying. I will give you that respect. Because not because Joseph Boakai business, I come in to look at our son paper then and look at it. No. Not for the one man business, though. Because Joseph Boakai is one among a million. Because do your survey, you will know that Joseph Boakai is just single out human being among all the old people in this country. He's the worst old man ever. In fact, he's the only old man that is the terrible person among all the old men there, because I've dealt with thousands of old men there. They may be as they are, whatever it is. There are people who you will see, you listen to them, or whatever it is. They can know what their age is all about. You see wisdom. You see leadership. You see exemplary leadership. Not just leadership, but exemplary leadership, meaning leadership that teaches by example. That's what we call exemplary leadership. So you see that? We don't. And we tell you all the time. But you're not even getting it. That Joseph Boga, look at and say, oh yeah, I want Papa here, what they call. You better forget about you. All the other Papa, then they will get respect for me. Any other old man, you come in from me and pay you my respect. Because I know age goes with grace. But Joseph Boga not get grace. You know what it takes for George Weah, young as he is, to get grace when Joseph Boga not get grace because old people, like Joseph Boga, then they are worthless. Joseph Boga is the only old man I have seen that very worthless. I have done whether any other old man worthless, I don't know. But only him I have seen to be so worthless. Because the level we have brought in are where he's supposed to demonstrate real elderly wood. Want to see leadership. The men returned to the country. They asking question. The other thing they having it here and there. The last time you were meeting, we see you meeting with other former leaders or so forth. But when we don't see George Weah, what is it? He said, you know, what kind of effort we now exert? He's not even telling you that we are still exerting frantic effort. He said, you know, what kind of effort we now exert to go meet with George Weah? That error there speaking there, so that sound error talking like that. Camera on you. They ask you question. And say you have met with Ellen, you met with the other person, you met with the other person, you met with the other person. But we don't see you with Josh Weah. What's going on with what between you and Josh Weah? He said, you now know we're gonna effort them with that error talking like that. Foolishly, nonsense, man. You talking like that. You call yourself error. That error will talk like that. Camera on you. Where they ask you a question. Oh, we come here in the building here. We see you talking to Sam Andrew. We see you talking to Newton Tokpa. We see you talking to other people. But what about Israel? We don't see you with Israel. Then I can't say, you know what kind of effort and I is there to go talk to Israel? What kind of foolishness is that? You call yourself error that kind of thing you will talk? You want camera. You want for people to know. Then you stay creating fight. You stay acting like you are ready to fight at all times. You want to fight George Weah. That kind of. Oh, y'all know. What a video I say, somebody sent it to me. You're listening to George Joseph Boga when he just returned, when the guy asking question about the relationship between he and Weah. You're listening to a response. And any other elder should listen to that response and see whether if they were in Joseph Boga's shoes, they will speak the way Joseph Boga spoke. No elder will agree to speak the way Joseph Boga spoke. He say, you know how many effort we now exert? Before you asking that question, he's chicken. The old man is chicken to the extent that he doesn't have respect for anybody. To the podium and all he making plow with aid concerning cap. Then the guy asking question, then he posts the question back to the guy. You know what kind of effort we have exerted? Is that not insulting to the question they ask you? What is the simple thing, Joseph? Let me teach you. Maybe I get more wisdom than you, and not even maybe, but I have more than you. They ask you that kind of question, talking about you seen it. You say, well, healings take time. You know, we went to election, things happen, and of course, but we are still working, and we'll make sure. That kind of thing when people hear the thing about reconciliation straight, they say, oh yeah, well, the papa say, ain't get problem with we are. And he say, 14 hard to go meet we are. But you want what they call you put yourself, your frown face. You sitting there and talking that kind of thing. Joseph Boga talk that. I will find that video and play it. I will find that video and play it. I will find that video. I will find that video. You're listening to him. You're listening to Joseph Boga. Is he talking like an error? You know what it takes? The burden of peace in this country is upon your shoulders, Boga. You need it to govern in peace. You need to show to the world that you are a leader. You got to demonstrate it. You got to tell me, you know what kind of effort. You think the effort you are exerting, how do we know? Your response tells us that that's also useless effort you are exerting. Because your response alone tells us that you are exerting no effort. You just lied. You just lied. You sat down there. All you cared about is anything that resembles where you got rid of it. Then you want to say that effort. When Joshua walked to you at your house and asked you the question, Papi, I've already won this election. Thank you for your support. Thanks, despite all these things here and there. Please give me some people so that I can work with them. That reconciliation right there. Joshua asked you for list. Your son and all was inclusive in the list that you gave to Joshua. You put your children in there. Y'all go out with my parents. Joshua walked to Joseph Boca after the election and said, give me a list so that I can put them in government to work with them. You prepare that list, you send it. Your own people that didn't want you send, Joshua gave them jobs. Today, Joshua said, what have you done? You took all Joshua people from power, then you said that effort you're exerting. That effort you're exerting there. So, if our Abraham, you all the error there now, that put the error sense to use now. And to you say, when Joseph Boga, the useless error that ever seen in this country or in the whole wide world, that put it to use. They may say he has exerted effort. Joseph Boga said that to you people, right? Good. So let's come to this. Yeah, say you and myself, we're in confusion. You say you want for all to make peace. All my children and the places that they were working here and there, you took all of them from there. Then you say you're exerting effort to meet me. You think I'll be happy? Anything that attaches to me, you kick it out. The place that I built that I'm supposed to use so that we're driving for me to drive the car, you say I will never drive that car. I will never drive that car, or I will never ride that car. But you say you're exerting effort to meet with me. Amen. Error then that you are asking now, because you all get all the wisdom, not me. That you all get all the wisdom, not me. That the effort there Joseph Walker exerting to meet with we are to make peace. Why you have taken Katumu Bwaka to just wake up say, oh, Madam Clark, we are the time you are in office, you business, so can I take time to come and visit the children and then just meet with them? You can even visit there and stay investigate that property. Another issue. Katumu Bwaka, who have walked up to say, look, the thing between our husband and on our side there. Katumu Bwaka, that's what the error they said, but that woman. And me, I forget about her because the other woman error the paper color selling woman error there. But I need that one, right? Katumu Bwakai, the husbands are like that. He said, Katumu will walk to her husband and say, that thing there between you and you're the man and your own side. Let me call Clark we are and tell us, say, I'm coming to go pay visit to that Clark Foundation. You can even, Joseph Bwakai, you are not intelligent, you are not mature. You could even still be investigating that lady, but the way you're showing up, people will not see any bad thing inside. They will say, no, man, you can't call that wish on, man. The government just want transparency, that's all. But you saw the first lady went there. And so now, even with Clark, they had conversations. She met with the children, they were talking and all. No, man, I don't see anything like wish on in that thing. I think they just want to set records straight to see whether the country money is attached to that project, that's all. When you're doing your job then like that, the whole Liberians will see it. Katumo who have gone there to visit them. Let me teach you. You're the error there. You say you get the error to you're the error then in the country. And you see how you perform better. That people then like Joseph Boaka then you used to call error or whatever it is. It was better Joseph Boaka remain as it is. Yeah. That kind of thing. Joseph Boaka, you couldn't. They will say that effort. They will say that effort. What the effort you're exerting? What is the effort that you, Joseph Boaka, exerting? What effort? You're exerting to me where we are. No effort. Zero effort to me where we are. They generally ask you a question for you to answer it. You say, you know, what kind of effort we are exerting? What kind of effort we now make to me where we are? That kind of thing and that effort there. You go find a place to hide, man. And you see them killing now. Yeah, you'll see them killing you now, right? That the effort there. So don't worry. We are getting there. But you see, the killing will stop certain point because we now know that they can kill anybody anytime. All right. Let's leave it. Let's get to the lines and interact with you. It's already 9:30. Let's get to you. Call us. Call us on the numbers. 0772-239933. We have 0886-304497 is the Lone Star number. And then for the female line, we have 0777-980-375. So let's get to the lines and interact with you, our callers. All I can say. The devil comes to steal, take away everything, and take it away. Yeah, you're seeing it for yourself. And me, I can be telling you, I will not lie to you. The country, we are getting there. Hello, let me get to this first caller. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, let God be with you all the time.
Amen.
All your children and your family.
Amen.
For what you doing for us. Because we told the people the election time, our in river, money is mine. We told them the time that we are staying this country over to Joseph Waka. They rainfall in this one and say daybreak. Okay, we say, hey, gonna terrify for the men to leave us. And so they said our politics was running. So when Joseph Waka, so we are told that to won the election, but we work together. We are working together. See, in that one, so we are working with that kind of matter will be with Joseph Waka and Zero. He might not die because 2000, I mean, friend now. One made Joseph Waka shame.
Yeah.
One thing when you will do because the shame will get in and say, you run away from here, go to the men in our Nigerian. They now have our portion. No kidding. But when the people can't believe it, Eric, I'm not on now. So we haven't got to forgive us. I carry us to 2029. Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, mommy, for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing? The next call, hello.
Hello, is your line?
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, this is calling from Prophet Motokono.
Okay.
Yeah, Jella, thank you for the show, Jella. Yeah, the thing why you telling so everything are happening we're expecting it because we know that you estimate of 2020, you know that what going to happen. So that when they will not expect anything good for them, and what to me they say to me, what to me they say they can finish because they get boy up on the Bible, they know what they what to me they also thinking for judge because we control to me. Yeah, I know happy. Et l'autre, les plans, voilà, c'est dit, voilà, les chiens à des lancements bonnés, on a comment, on a pas les chiens à des lancements bonnés, bueno. Ouais, c'est pour les compagnies, non, à taper, on a pas ça quand c'est un lancement bonné, mais pour les chiens bonnés, so on est on est là, rien quoi, so on est là, on a le high.
Oh, c'est brother, they steal factory.
Yeah, just quand tu as une investigation, les chiens, on a pas ça, on s'en est ici. À qui le suite le bois, on les pone high, on a encore.
Wow.
Yeah, what they're doing there. I'll tell you, just your own survey, can see.
Wow.
I'll tell you, but on call the
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Hello, how you doing?
Ebi?
Yeah.
I'm calling from Franco.
Okay.
Ebi, you are said it all. Every day, people government, they say, Waka. The wickedness are in our men. The wickedness are in our men. If you just imagine, you know that from Satan here, because of the era living from the 40-year gas catch me and all. I never knew that how the police were very wicked. That they too, they are very saw the wickedness of the police. There's nothing good will come from out of the police. That's why the prophet said that the rich will suffer, the poor will suffer, and will drink dirty water. We thank God that we drink dirty water. That the dirty water we drinking now. But by the grace of God, the children of God will not drink that dirty water with them. Not there us, we are then go there and drink t-shirt. We are our blue t-shirt, one way or the other, he will carry us through. And he will carry every one of us. Thank you, AB, for 40 minutes time.
All right, thank you so much, and for everything you guys are doing, we appreciate that. So I have the Joseph Boga video here now. The video that you are responding, the way you are responding, I exert effort. Thank you, Israel Bowie, for sharing with me in the video. I have it now. So let me show it to you. This is how you responded. In your top line, let's see. I have it here now. I have it right here with me.
Relationship with George Manewia. I'm concerned as to the current status of your relationship with former President George Manewia.
Collaboration, two parties, two sides. You don't know what efforts have been made and how the efforts have been treated. We are open to everybody. We are here for Liberia.
You don't know what effort have been made, how it has been treated. The women are too reckless. You gotta be saying, even if the other side was what you gotta say that one also and say I have been treated, the man that want to talk to me. Amen, Joseph Boakai. Reckless old man with no brain inside him, useless. I will keep saying that. Because I kind of thing you can't tell us that all Liberian. You open to what kind of all Liberian? You know how many Liberian you sacking because they associated with George Weah? And you say you open to all Liberian? Fool paper like that. Let me just forget about that, man. But maybe then I really made me very I can want to lose my cool. Maybe it's demonic. I don't treat demons lightly. That's why I gave him the kind of treat. When I class you as a demon and treat you any kind of way, I don't treat you like him. I don't treat you like him when I see you demon in you. Don't treat you like him. Forget about it. So you will not even get him on treatment from me. Oh man, look at his face. Look at the way he's standing. Look at
the current status of your relationship.
He get vexed, angry like hell all over the place. For what reason, nobody knows. He just angry. What for? Nobody knows. Why is he angry?
Collaboration, two parties, two sides. You don't know what efforts have been made and how the efforts have been treated. We are open to everybody. We are here for Liberia.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you very much. And you just said it all. If you had sat down on the radio and begin to listen, that it is crying for survival and crying and regretting where she's come from and where she is today. I begin to think about some of the most notorious slogans that we had in 2023. Somebody told the two of us that President we love President we are more than Liberia. And Joe Parker loves Liberia more than any other person. People also told us that Joe Parker is big and criminal in the wheelbarrow to push into the wheelbarrow and get into America. I mean to the executive marshal. They told us that idiot is in a gas station doing going to the executive marshal. I got to see that 3 years later. They are seeing nothing but when they are seeing a stimulation and disaster. Life is going down the drain. You have been made homeless. No job that he promised, the job that he promised, he's not bringing a job for. And he and his entire body of officials are lying to the people on a daily basis. Oh, Joe Newman Parker, the Liberian people told us that you were going to make Liberia honey and milk. Is this the honey and milk that you promised? Is this the NGO that you promised the Liberian people? Is this that we will work, job we wait? Is this a job? Instead of presenting this opportunity, you are sending our people to the headed grave. That lady needs special recovery. That lady may that live long. If Joe Biden, anything happening to that lady, blood will be on your head. Be mindful of what you are doing. Know that Liberian people entrusted you to change their life, not to destroy their life. Eddie, thank you very much. And thank President, we are giving us the opportunity to see what we are doing today. Right. President, we are section to the sections, but some to us, but today, we are wasting our energy and
right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Hello, how are you doing? Next caller on WhatsApp line. Hello.
Man, Happy New Year.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Man, I am laughing with you on that stress. One more power, I can increase it. No, honestly, it sounds funny, but it's serious, no. Because you know what I'm saying. You I think you planted the mad, a new mad of the old man.
Yeah, the one that get over town to do. Oh my.
No, to be frank. Honestly, look. You know what becoming president, right? I used to like that old man when you used to be at YMCA. But again, I realized that I'm not president at YMCA. YMCA looking so nasty and dirty. So I just tell me that he liked Jesus with ability. Because the YMCA like bro, so slap it, drink till time. Drink till time, she's not the president of YMCA.
Look at that.
Right? I remember my man, what did he say? Harry. James Harvey. And I said, We will run the JV league. The JV league. And I'm going to be so nasty. You know, we have to come out of high school that does this. Edit 99. We have to come out of high school. So, then, no. I think the thing that you did for Joseph Boga, man. It's just about being president. It's just one thing I care against Joseph Boga, right? It's just man cannot improve their own life. How can he improve the level of hungry? I mean, even young people who eager for success. How can he improve our life? And get a group of people who prioritize academic or politicality in that divided party there. Because you know the most of academic or politicality, they like it. And the world living, they're going out to living into the you ask people that live here. Most of the money people that drive American economy, they're not academicians. They're not academicians. Academicians are people behind the scene. You're right. People are the people who run the world. I don't know what the job I get for the 2-year experience. The 1 experience. It's going to keep going down the drain.
Okay. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing? I can hold you at that. Thank you. Yeah. But we are getting there by the grace of God. We will certainly get there. God.
Status of your
Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, AB.
I don't know what effort.
You know, before I get into our topic of following now the
we
fire.
are open to everybody. We are here for Liberia.
Man, fire waiting for him. He don't. Thank God. I mean, he cheated on the reason. So, President, we are. So, you know, I listen to him recent times. You know, the number like Timo, eh? But actually, AB to the issue. Joseph Boga is now a good leader. I'm looking at something that you got on the screen. I'm looking at his face. Even the posture of that old man, you can know that he's now a good leader. And what is happening to the Liberian people right now, I can't say they deserve it, and I can say they deserve it, but nothing else because it's just so rowdy. It's just like Liberian problem. It's just like you buy an ice cream and you got it in your mouth and no way to swallow it. And you're rocking it around in your mouth. That's how Liberian problem look like right now. Seriously, Liberia, we made mistakes by electing that old man. Look at that girl crying. That young promising woman crying on the street like one later. Only because of the president she elected. Because the reason why I said that, saying that the president she elected, she's saying that the land in Liberia said we wanted. So that's telling us that she also voted for him. And no people also that are breaking down. I don't see people that were there doing the opening, I don't know, going down him. You can't tell me the people also that are breaking down. Some of them were not part of the program. They were part of the program. But still God, they are demons. So as you said, they only dare to take, they can't give. So that is the issue with Liberia. Right now, the demon is worrying over Liberia. The only thing we ask the faithful men of God to continue praying for our country until the calamity can leave from over our country. Thank you. Bravo to our ex-president, President.
Okay, thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Appreciate. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, AB, how you doing? This is my new number. This is Medicine Yadro.
Okay, Medicine. Great.
AB, you're talking about Joseph Boga. It's good that you educating the Liberian people, something that we know. Those of us that were born in the same state that followed Joseph Boga then, record during the Doe government in the 80s, something that we know that we told them. They were talking trash. We agree. They're not seeing it for themselves. But I want to just reference the Liberian put to Prince Johnson. What did Joseph Boga do to Prince Johnson? A man who made him president without Prince Johnson forcing Nima Kanepo, turning Nima Kanepo against George Weah to deliver the vote in Nima Kanepo to Joseph Boga. Joseph Boga could never become president of Liberia. Anybody in Liberia who believe the fact, know the fact that is a fact. The moment he became president, he blocked the man number.
You're right.
The moment Joseph Boga got elected, he blocked Prince Johnson number. He never talked to him or met him face to face until the Prince Johnson party went for encounter that the Prince Johnson party saw in a casket. That's the kind of man we have in Liberia. Heartless and cruel, wicked man. When Joria won him, Joria and Joel Howard went to a house. They sat down with him. They gave him gift. They talked to him. Just as you said, they requested for a list of people from him to keep them in the government. Joria didn't stop there. He and his wife went there to him Christmas Day. They gave him gift, Christmas gift. Saint Joria gained the power. Has he ever gone to Joria's house? They are neighbor right there. Right down Ria Road. Has he ever gone to Joria? The first thing he did, the place Joria built, he stopped him from using it. He has arrested almost everything from Joria, put him in jail. Segu Carrasco used to carry money to him in envelope. He put him in jail. The only person Joseph Boakai is afraid of right now that he really thinking to do it, but he feels that when he do it, he will put the whole country into flee. It's Joria today on Joria. Because the day he do it, the whole country will go into flee. So you think Joseph Boakai is a human being? The man is not a human being. Even a dog you can raise is better than him because a dog can save you, can protect you. Right. When people want to do harm to you, a dog is around with a dog will protect you. So Joseph Boakai is a human being? A man who treated you with everything he got. Take you to a father, make you comfortable, send you to hospital. You treat him like that. And the man who gave you power, you kill him. Then we stay down here and discuss it, and people don't know. And that people who got their brain, who don't see reality, who don't know facts. I the one that will be doubting what we're saying, or will be arguing what we're saying. Without previously, if Joseph Boakai would have become president of Liberia. Is he human being? Thank you, man. AB. We just gotta say this, but we said it before.
Welcome, my brother. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, AB, how you doing?
Yeah, fine, boss. Go on. Let's listen to you. Let me tell you, old man face from on our screen here because you know we have to be here.
Yeah, AB, because I'm looking on the stream.
Yeah.
And then AB, look, the moment that guy mentioned George Weah, the old man physical morphology changed.
It changed straight.
He got furious. He got angry because the guy mentioned George Weah. Yeah. Oh, Eddie, go back and continue to watch the video. When guy posted the mic and then she mentioned the name George Weah, the old man got furious. You could see the old man left streaming to first answer the question about George Weah. So, but Eddie, you know why? When God has given people grace, you can't fight that grace. George Weah God has given him grace over Joseph Boakai. No matter what Joseph Boakai do, he president, but he can't fight that grace. He can't fight that grace. And maybe, let me just conclude on this, maybe. Our people have been displaced. Maybe I saw one of the ladies from Satan. She fixed things. And she put a mattress, and then there were she and her, because the woman said she got nowhere to go. Maybe there's no way today that every day I will say, Ebi, when the court issue a writ of eviction, that was then, not only Joseph Boakai, but the past government, the sheriff will take that writ to the concerned person. If the sheriff meet any resistance, they go back and write a report to the judge. And the judge would now send a letter to the police, seeking their intervention for escort. But today, Eddie, we find out that the police are the one breaking doors, that they want beating people for eviction. If I want to say eviction, the yellow machine coming, what kind of style is this? What kind of style is this? The court also need to change its form. I think the court now need to change from sending only the sheriff, because the sheriff themselves is not being used. Because a lot of the sheriffs are not partisan sheriffs. They're not being used. When they send them, when they go in, they carry the police behind them, they carry yellow machine behind them. Because the sheriff is able to tell the police and the person that is sending the yellow machine, look, we did not come here to evict with yellow machine. We came here with a letter of eviction to ask the people to leave. If the police said no, if the owner of that land said no, we're using yellow machine, the sheriff has every right to leave because that's not what they want to execute. But then let's bring it out back. Like onto the AFL. AFL, look, that building, even the building that you got in at EBC. What? Okay, the AFL go barricade Bombay County. There are buildings in Bombay County for you people. You go first out of barrack. This is just being insensitive to our people. When they go to telling people, maybe you always say, my brother, that when you give the country over to people who are insensitive to the plight of our nation, that nation bound to suffer.
You're right.
Look, the calamity that you have been speaking of, that we always been speaking of.
We're in it. All right, my brother. Thank you. Hello, how you doing?
Good evening, Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie, thank you for having me. Eddie, my name is Victor P. Tabo, common name of Sergeant Plea. I'll be joining you from Battery 5 to the people beside South Africa.
All right, Sergeant Plea.
Eddie, radio is a calm. Sometimes you observe the sound, at least it's a minute, but someone just come and hijack your process and say fair to us. But that's not the issue. Eddie, I always told you this, Eddie, sometimes you get in studio, it's not yourself. The Holy Spirit uses you sometimes to say things that you say. But the common man can never understand the things of God. Eddie, everything you say to the Liberian people that up to today they can't understand, you guys educated them in the past. Eddie, a brother came from America on Freedom FM, and he stayed all month, educate our people, tell them that they should vote George Manuel where they didn't understand, and they choose to go for Joseph Nyimabwega. AB, you're not just a common man. This is what I want you to know today. Whenever you get behind a microphone, the Holy Spirit lead you, the angel guide you in everything you do. But I want you to know one thing, Eddie. Do not be disturbed. Do not be carried away. Do not mind the noise in the market that tomorrow you cannot be on educated Liberian people because we look up to you. You are already started the campaign for 2029. Which, of course, those are all the poster for the George Manuel we have for the medical labor of Democratic Change CDC that we're going to follow tomorrow to educate our people up there. Eddie, I don't have much to say, but the only thing I can tell you, Eddie, keep it up, and God will continue to guide you in everything you do. I always admire you. I love you so much.
Thank you.
You want up my happiness. Get it to my heart whenever I listen.
All right, Sergeant.
If I don't eat,
yeah,
I feel so happy.
Sergeant, please. Thank you, my brother. You're most welcome.
Much. I love the way you handle things.
I love you too.
Love the way
we love you.
Educate our people. Some people do not understand because they are not in the spirit because they are common beings. They don't understand the way God works.
I know.
But I want to tell you that God is the one that using you
Sergeant.
to be. And remain focused to don't trip.
Okay. All right, Sergeant.
Continue to carry you through.
Okay, Sergeant. Well, Sergeant, you said it. Other people talk over time again. You say you teaching again.
From Egypt to the wilderness, from the wilderness to the promised land.
Thank you.
To the wilderness.
All right.
And to the promised land.
All right. Thank you.
Now we are the wilderness.
We are.
And you're going to take up the promised land. And I want you to remain focused.
Thank you, Sergeant. I appreciate it.
Politician.
Yeah, the mandate is there. Thank you. Why you want you 2 years old now? 2 years old. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Ebi. How you doing, man? My name is Eddie P. Thank you, Ebi. You know, Ebi, I really want to ask a question. It is a crime that will commit to our law that we made of somebody 80 years to get them president. Is it a bad thing that Liberian people do, Ebi?
No.
I think if you ask me, I would say Liberian people not too bad to get somebody 80 years, you know, at that age to retire you, Ebi. Then somebody get out of a wicked mind for the Liberian people, Ebi. Look, Ebi, you will not take it not happy to you. You will not know that the person is wicked, Ebi. If I tell you, say, I hate the puppy so much, I want to tell snake and bread the puppy pork and be all looking, Ebi. For me, I want to see nothing go on the puppy.
You wanted to snake the boy?
Yeah, to be honest, Ebi, anybody come on my way, Ebi, if you're not here, like, people interest, look at how they make you a former president. Look at the response that he gave to that lady. That has for somebody to respond. If you want to reconcile, if I want to reconcile with Ebi, that's the type of statement I will use. That's the type of statement I will use. Hey, Papa is very, very wicked. How can us, Papa? This is what I let nothing go for them, Papa. Ebi, to be honest with you, Ebi, what should I come? Look at what he's doing. Look at the people that voted for you. You say you want to rescue people, but how you can rescue people to bring active poverty on your people, Ebi. I feel for our people. Come to APRC today. Look at the people there today. So the moment you get small people, you go to the court, they will just say police people will carry people to destroy property. Property that you fight for. Property that you live over the money, your rest of your life, you burn your joint. People do the thing to you, Ebi. So the people, the government that are only trying to destroy Liberian people, like, Ebi, they papi. Me, if they papi can die, and I'll be one of the more happiest person. Let it get move for our way. To be honest with you, Ebi, I'm fed up with the papi added to you. When the papi already live in life. If the papi will get
LP is okay. It's okay. We can't wish him to die.
No,
let him live. Let him live. LP, let him live. Let him live.
Maybe me, I want the papi let it man. I want to see that going up here pray tomorrow morning.
See you, man. Hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, that's
hello.
Yeah, hello, I'm listening.
Hello, Ibrahim Godson. We are first time debut on your show, man. Thanks for everything you do.
All right, welcome, Chief. Your name?
Yeah, my name is Salio Kroma. I come from Minnesota, United States.
Okay, Salio.
I just get few. I just want to say one or two things. It's like everything looking like you get power, you vest. It's like you born your child in the hospital, your son ugly, you have to carry him home. No matter why he's ugly or not. So why you mad? Why will you be vegetarian power? I never seen that thing before. You have vegetarian power. What you vest for?
Yeah.
Just be happy and put the people together. But it's just like you born your child in the hospital and the doctor said like your child is in ugly, but you don't want to carry him home. You gotta carry him home. So you and Josh, we are in vivo. You're not in vivo. You the president. Yeah. If John Weah was the president, you will reunite everybody. He will call people. If people in vivo, he will call them. That's your duty. And then you supposed to tell the people, say, oh, you know how many ever we exalted. What gonna you supposed to tell people you exalt? I'm sure we're working on it. We work for John Weah to be part of all. We try to bring close to us. So at least he got an international rapport, so at least he can help us and show all the loopholes how we can get it. Finish. You tell you yourself, you say you born your child in the hospital, you know you won't carry your child home. Now looking at that your child carry home. Thanks for the show, man.
Right, I appreciate. All right, we appreciate. All right, so yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is Edmoka, and I'm the visually impaired. I'm pushing for the return for the man said I'll put a demon pig on the fire.
I don't want demon pig on fire when demon living, when demon living.
Yeah, why I can't do that into demon?
Why are demon in fire says? So
I do that, so you know. I was so fast, you know, to change my way of doing things, to just focus on my personal return.
Yeah.
You know. So, you know, I learned how Eddie can do it. Look, the person is hateful. So why should we love him too now? Yeah? That journalist is not a Liberian journalist. But she follow events. She know what's going on. Why she didn't ask you about former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf? But specifically about George Weah? Meaning she is informed of what's happening in Liberia. So if you think that you didn't have anything even in your heart to work for President Weah to cover us, you say, oh no, we are working on it, we are doing things together, all that kind of stuff. But what was he angry for? He was angry. He responded with anger. So meaning he got something in his heart. So I don't really know. So the only thing that President Weah ever did here was to deny Bouaka of the 2027 or 2017 election. Because I haven't seen doing anything to him. The last time we checked, when he dropped, he was the one that took him and carried for medical treatment. Okay, go on first. He was the one that made him to live today. So what did he do to him? That he will keep grudges he had against him and his supporter. You don't like him, then you want to like you, no. Who don't like you too? For me, you know, like our people that are crying, you know, we feel for them. That the other lady that was telling you, okay, the other lady that was crying from that 72nd era, if you listen to her, she sounded somebody that's not really supported Boakai presidential bill. Because when you hear us say, oh, this is not what we wanted, this is not what the Liberia that we pray for, we wish for, you know, you keep the rescue and this and that. She can be on CTC or AMC or CMC and be saying nothing. So many she's one of the person that supported them. But yeah, what she is getting. And this is what I was telling the people on the show that go and read Proverbs chapter 3. So those are the people that are laughing at them. I don't frown at them because that's what the Bible says. If they advance you and you fail to listen, they give you counsel, you fail to listen, the Bible says when calamity fall on you, we too will laugh at you. Okay? So that's what we are going through now. People will be running away from Liberia very soon. This is what the man of God said. Because if you've been displayed in your own country, why you can just go a refugee? Thank you, man.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. And we are certainly getting there. And I remember with God, all things are possible. Right? With God, all things are possible. Hello. Hello. So let me see. Joe Corey. All right. Joe Corey, I don't know why you're not going through. Sorry. Let me just pick 3 more calls and then we can wrap it up from there. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, good evening, Evie.
Yeah, Ali, I can get you.
This is Joseph Cully calling from New York.
Yeah, Joe.
Brother, you have said it, but I go to another level. You're talking about just being a leader. The man is not a decent human being.
Okay.
Walker is not a decent human being. Look at the main character. Look at all those that he was connected to. The help that he gave me. What did he do? I think it was on the air when I listened to somebody who said for Iron Factory in one of those places that recommended Joseph Boakai to even Ellen. When the man was sick, Boakai did not step there. Passing by JFK day and night. He did not step there. And you look at you and I, brother, we know somebody who rescued you, you were in dying bed, that the person you call a speech from, that the person you will behave like this to. The man is not a decent man at all, not even just being a leader. He's just a cruel, old, grumpy pape. Nothing else, brother. If the man was decent, we would see it for his character.
You're right.
But nothing good in Boakai. Nothing. So you don't expect it will not grow overnight. And when we hear throughout a life, so at this time he don't want to change. Boakai is who he is. But when we were telling the Liberian people, or all of you were saying that people didn't pay attention to it. That is what we got, brother. The man is just evil and chronic in his evilness. But God bless you all, brother. Thanks a lot for the information.
Wow. Great. Thank you. And let me just pick one here, then pick one there. Hello, how are you doing?
How are you?
Fine. Please go on quickly.
Yeah, this is Lloyd D. Johnson, December loyalty, and I think I'm a proper conversation number 11.
Okay, go on, Lloyd.
Yeah, if you lucky to be made of something, say, I cannot sit aside and look what the nation going down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we only consider this for the state here. But look, come 2020 now. God forbid, we cannot allow this to take over us again. What's supposed to happen in the country will definitely happen, but I can rule us again. Thank you.
All right. This is it. We are right here on this very day. Musa Mawia says right here, one government, 2 vehicle registrations areas, but yet they claim to be experienced people. And I love that. And this one will be able to take us home. A very interesting comment I love. And it's going to take us. They say, what? One government, 2 vehicle registrations. These people are interesting people. Can you imagine that? What kind of responsible government is this? Anyway, that's life. So we say thanks to all of you for the time until we are back here tomorrow for Thursday's edition of the show. My name is Brent Goss, and we are